Hi there, I'm Dr. Sarah, staff veterinarian with Life's Abundance. And as part of our new series on successful aging, we'll be devoting this episode of Pet Talk to one of nature's cruelest diseases. I'm talking about cancer. Recent surveys of pet parents indicate that one of your top wishes for your companion animal is to maximize healthy lifespans. Researchers working on the cutting edge have their eyes on the prize of extending health spans. This term refers to leading longer and healthier lives, not just tacking on more years. These scientists know that a key component to extending health spans in companion animals is understanding and hopefully solving the problem of cancer. To grasp the concept of cancer, consider the following analogy. Think of humans as dogs as being constructed like race cars, with successful reproduction at the finish line. We are designed to win that race, but once we cross the finish line, that is, reach our post-reproductive years, our engines and our bodies become more prone to breakdowns. This design makes us less able to resist and repair the genetic damage that occurs over time, and eventually this damage can lead to cancer. The National Cancer Institute has set an optimistic goal of eradicating suffering and death caused by cancer by the year 2015. In order to attain this ambitious goal, scientists are reaching for everything in their toolkits, including being receptive to new ways of thinking, which brings us back to dogs. More than a third of American households include dogs, and scientists estimate that 4 million canines will be newly diagnosed with cancer every year. There are many similarities in the cancers that develop in dogs and people. For instance, they are the only two species that can develop lethal prostate cancer. Canine breast cancer spreads to bones just like it does in women. The most frequent bone cancer of dogs, osteosarcoma, is the same cancer that strikes teenagers. And dogs also develop bladder cancer, melanoma, lymphoma, and oral cancers, just like humans. Because dogs have compressed lifespans, everything progresses at a faster rate than in humans. Scientists are now actively investigating canine cancers in order to improve prevention and treatment in dogs and humans. Take, for example, osteosarcoma. 30 years ago, the standard treatment was amputation of the diseased limb. Today, thanks to the pioneering work of limb-sparing surgery in dogs afflicted with osteosarcoma, human limb amputation can be avoided by chiseling out the affected bone tissue and grafting on healthy tissue. Researchers are aiming at more than just effective treatment of cancer. They also want to prevent the onset of the disease entirely. Surprisingly, prevention is a relatively new concept within the cancer research community. However, new strides are being made, such as recent canine studies establishing that selenium can minimize cancer-causing damage in aging prostates. We've all heard of the 2-pack-a-day smokers who beat the odds and never developed lung cancer, which leads us to wonder, how did they get away with that? In order to determine what causes some individuals to be cancer resistant, researchers have looked to centenarians, people who live to be older than 100. It turns out that most centenarians die of conditions other than cancer. Unfortunately, reliable data collection about the early lives of these individuals is notoriously dodgy. So again, researchers have turned to dogs for answers. One study focused on 13-year-old Rottweilers, who are the age equivalent of 100-year-old humans. These exceptionally old Rottweilers also appear to be cancer resistant, and aided by detailed questionnaires supplied by their pet parents, scientists are teasing out the puzzle pieces of genetics and lifestyle determinants that play a crucial role in cancer resistance and longevity. The end result of this research, we hope, is to transform cancer from a killer disease to a survivable nuisance. Through the ethical study and compassionate treatment of our canine companions, we're getting closer to our goal of improving health spans for both pets and pet parents. I suppose it's just another illustration of why people say that dogs truly are man's best friend. Thanks so much for watching this special edition on successful aging, and I look forward to seeing you next month with another episode of Pet Talk.